with the opposition for one major reason, and that was the government spent so much time talking about their arguments. At the end of the day, you didn't really have any reason why steroid use was good. You talked about how it's fair, but they made a good point that rich countries could afford more steroids than poor countries. And they also made a good point that if you use steroids, then you're not allowed, then it's not really humans doing it, it's chemistry. And I think you using the swimsuit kind of helps because they banned those swimsuits for London. Yeah, so they kind of came to the conclusion that that wasn't good. And when you straight up say, you're right, it's bad for your health, it's hard for me to vote for you because you never explained to me why it's more important to have a great Olympic event than health. And I don't think you should give up health. I think you're actually on a better side because when it's illegal, you go to shady doctors to get the medications. If it was out in the open, you could go to real doctors, use clean needles, stuff like that. Like that girl that died probably was taking illegal steroids, and that's why she died. Not you, obviously, but the example your team gave, the example I guess your team gave, that like that should be your best argument. That when it's out in the open, it's better. But when you don't explain that, to give an example, like heroin's awful for you. Some people take heroin, but that's not a reason why you should allow everyone to take heroin. You should discourage it as much as you can, because it's bad. Does that make sense? And I thought your speeches were very, very beautiful. I thought the intros were awesome, like college level. But in a debate, it's not like public speaking. You have to persuade me in certain ways. You have to give me reasons why I think you're right and not just sound really good. So it was a very good debate, but that's what you should work on. Is every speech you should be thinking, what am I doing to make the judge think that I am right? Make sense? Any questions? Oh, one thing for the opposition, you should take questions. I don't know why you're so scared of taking questions. I don't think anyone, it's one person, Peter, I think you're the only person to take a question. You didn't answer it either. So I don't like, it's concerning for a judge, right? You look much more confident when you answer a bunch of questions. It's like, I know everything. Judges like that. But when you're like, no, please sit down. I don't want to answer any of your questions. It's difficult. And it's not very fair for them because they answered your questions, right? Yeah, I think that was it. Oh, also, we should be a little careful how we talk about genetics and Jamaicans and Asians because that's not entirely true, right? Like the Jamaicans didn't win all the medals, right? South Korea got a bunch of gold medals. So to say that Jamaicans are somehow genetically superior is it's not good. It's dangerous, and in front of some people they'll be very offended. So be very careful how you talk about that. I think that's it. Good debate, everyone.